Legacy Infernum enjoyers. Hello. And welcome to my first of many Legacy Infernum stream. A very special day. A very special day to my heart, at least. After we had a little bit of a sad ending yesterday, we thought we had to part ways with something very dear to all of our hearts. I have figured it out. I'm now playing on 2.0 Calamity again. Actually, no, that's the mod. This one. 2.0 Calamity. Beautiful. Meaning we are officially frozen in time. Nothing can hurt us from this point onwards. As NST Modora does a stupid update and just breaks everything. Which probably wouldn't happen. I'm pretty confident in that. So, in short words, I believe we can finish the run that we continued yesterday. And we may even be able to finish it today. Perhaps. As we can do a little check, we are at Poltergeist. It's actually kind of weird, like I just restarted the game to get rid of the Poltergeist bug. I was about to do him and then we had this update issue. Meaning after Polter we have Duke, very straightforward. Dog, pretty easy. Yarn can be annoying. Worm, that's gonna be easy. Exomax, okay, so it's gonna be fun. And Witch, I think we can do this today. If we don't get hard stuck on Exos. I think that sounds very reasonable. But besides that, I think we just do what we always do. Right? We just game hard and win even harder. In terms of late game loadout, I think for this run we will simply play melee on Exomax, so we have to get all the stuff for the crazy, was it called the Dao Power or something? Oh, actually, what's in the Ataraxia? You know what? Let me check that real quick. How we got that? I probably should have checked before, but hey, we also need this one later. The Ataraxia. I think I needed like some annoying stuff, didn't it? I need a broken hero sword. Which we're gonna get while we do solar eclipse, while we get the scythe. Yeah. Sure. And as for Yara, we're just gonna play Summoner still. Because I'm pretty sure that is better than playing, what's it called, Orderbringer. Is it Orderbringer? Like the random melee weapon? I believe so. But yeah, that is my plan. My plan to victory today. And we just see how we're gonna get there. If stuff will work out or not. But yeah, let's see. I mean, I hope it's even gonna work. Like, based on my testing, it should all be the things that I actually technically, I need to clarify one thing. Since we are on an older version than we were before, I guess it isn't impossible that stuff may break or be different. I think the Calamity version is actually the same than right before the patch happened. The Infernum version, however, is a bit older. I think the one before 2.1 Calamity was like 23 or 24. So technically, there are some things that aren't fixed in this version. There shouldn't be too many. Like, I know one of the things is you can use return potions in the Abyss on this version, technically. But since I'm just too lazy to get the new version, the better version, whatever, we will simply just not use it in the Abyss. I think that's fair. So, Aki, thanks for follow. I feel like that's fair. besides that, I mean, none of the bosses really changed. There were like some minor bug fixes here and there. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's the best we can do. I remember you. I think I remember the name Hector. That's about it. Yo, that's cool, man. Hello, hello. Welcome to the live session. But yeah, maybe you're not up to date if you come from YouTube. But currently we're doing all boss runs. I kind of stopped doing hardcore runs a while ago. Not because I don't really enjoy them anymore, but I kind of feel bad, right? I've been playing Infernum for like a year. I don't know how most of the bosses work. That's why we're here now. Yo, Mad Hey Cutie, hello, hello. So, I think it's time to beat that Poltergoosey. Living for this? I mean, I am too, because I would have been so sad if we had to cancel this run due to the update, because we have a pretty good run. I think we're at Poltergeist with like 14 deaths, which is pretty good, considering it's my third run. So yeah, let's see what we get. Let's see, let's see. But yeah, I would hope we can finish this run today. That would be ideal. What is a Mark of Providence? Does anyone know? Wait. Actually, Mark of Providence? Wait. What is that item? Does anyone know? Surely it's not a big deal, right? I don't know what that is. Is that just the Providence summon? Maybe? The core? I don't know. However, we just ignore this for now. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. I believe you just do Polter, right? Probably gonna use Mage Weapon. We need a flower. It's Cactus Pulse. I don't know about that. We should be fine. I actually do wanna do a quick clone. So we have the little staff going. Quick clone action. It's not night, is it? Nope. I have the wrong HP bar. Beautiful. Which I'm at 16 deaths, man. I'm a liar. I'm a fraud. I thought I was gaming, but in reality I was just playing. Alright, very cool. Honestly, I do feel kind of lost. I think we just do Polter, honestly. I believe so. I'm not really sure what else we will be missing. I mean, maybe a proper hook. We still have a damn diamond hook. We do have to summon. Do we play King Slime? Do we play it safe? I mean, I think we should have more than enough damage with this. Famous last words. But there's no way this isn't enough. Right, we do have Rage. We do have a decent weapon. Do we have every buff in existence? I don't know, I do feel like I'm missing something. It should be good, shouldn't matter. Okay, damage is not as good as I was hoping, I'm gonna be honest. My god, I'm bad at this game. But I guess we saved like 30 seconds of running around with the King Slime on us. Big time save. Where's my Clothier dash? Wow, look at that. Okay. At least one of the cool things about all boss runs is we don't really care about this guy's loot. So we never have to farm him, which is very nice. Let's not care about our old summons now. And as we just do solar eclipse. Sure. Alright, I think we're gaming. Actually, maybe not. Okay, whatever, we'll just use this. Okay, what I say we need the scythe. Definitely need the scythe. What else we need? There's one other thing. What was it? I forgot. I'm pretty sure I said two things, did I not? I'm getting too old for this. Oh, we need the sword. The broken hero sword. Yeah. Even though, you know what? Actually, it kind of doesn't matter though. Because we needed post-dog, and post-dog we have to farm this anyway. But if we get it, I guess that's nice. I guess that's pretty cool. But I do kind of need the scythe, unfortunately. And I mean, I guess in theory, if you would get like the ranged weapon, then we wouldn't even have to get this scythe, and we could just play range on dog, I guess. If there's playing melee is better, because we have to play melee later anyway, and then we already have like the loadout. Because then if no, we need it for Ataraxia. Because we will be using that on Exos. There it is. Okay, melee. Go to switch everything in existence around. Yippee. What an epic melee loadout, man. Just feral claws. That reminds me, we never got a... Oh, we do have a glove. Oh, that's big. That is pretty huge. Normally it's always like the only thing I'm missing. And we get this one after dog. That's cool. Armor? Would be blood. There's no way we're ever going for the Omega armor again. Omega blue, more like Omega Lul armor, am I right? And we want to have the badge, yeah. The Omega Boo, true. Honestly, I think we want to get a bonus melee one. I mean, sure. If we're going to play this amount of melee, might as well get all the juice. I mean, honestly, now that I think about it, do we want to play Affliction? I think the main reason I liked it so much is because of like the hardcore runs. It does give a bunch of survivability as well. Unless we don't have to. It's only 10% damage, yeah. Okay, maybe a little bit worried about having so much menacing. Actually, we could definitely get this one unlucky. We're not going to be playing this on a summoner loadout. Actually, do I even play summon after this? I kind of don't, do I? I think I do. So we can actually go full crit. What's going to stop me? No one can stop me. Actually, who's next up? I think it's Duke, right? Duke or Dog? Let's confuse these two. Let's do a quick check. We do Duke. Are they interchangeable? Maybe? No, okay, makes sense. Alright, we do Duke. That's fair. Where's my merchant? Do I have a merchant? Oh. We are playing by some rules, yes. I know, crazy, right? And the thing is though, with this, I mean, it's still very easy to explain to people what the rules are. And by doing that, we also have some choice in this run. Right, because if I would just say, okay, let's just do it the way Boss Checklist does it, there's like no variation. And we have no choice in what we do, really. But with this, there's at least like a small wiggle room, which I do really enjoy. So it's not what I meant to do. Yes, we can also get this one juiced up, why not? Decent chance that's gonna be our final summon for this run. Alright. It is exactly in order as defined by the Infernum no-hit list. That is our order. Oh, we are playing pretty bad. Oh! Okay, was not paying attention. That's okay. Yeah, I still remember like the raw counts. It's kind of annoying. Oh no. They just hit me. Oh, I just insta dashes. Okay. You guys not playing by the rules. Alright, get me out of here. And of course we got the sentry. And I decide to not play full Summoner on the next couple bosses. I mean, actually, no, actually it is fine. I'm stupid. We do play Summoner on Yaron, actually. So we can actually maybe use this a little bit at least. No, sentries aren't that useful on Yaron. Dog. The dog. Buggy Palward summons. That sounds exciting. It sounds very cool. Talking about cool, we're gonna do a very cool fight now. Hopefully first try, it's gonna be a little bit embarrassing. Okay, I'd say damage feels pretty solid. Pretty good damage. This my arena is so small. What the hell is this? Oh, I don't think we're gonna see the laser bolts today. Oh, there's no way we see those. God damn. Oh, actually, maybe? Nope. I always lose my no-hit on these things, man. I just can't dodge them, man. It's just too hard. That's great. It may not be a no-hit, but it is a one-hit. That's fine. Yo, Yari, hello, hello. Spawned 2 times, but it didn't drop. Yikes. Oh! Give me this thing. With an older version. I mean, building it is very easy. I just couldn't get it to actually apply. But yeah, I mean, we have this version now, which is good enough. What should people giving for the Cosmolite? I mean, we get a bit. 186. They closed the repo. It's back open. They just closed it so you don't get spoiled by the changes. Okay. What do we do with the dog? We do events, right? Of course we do. But that's what we do. I mean, I checked it like a couple hours ago, and the repo was back. But yeah, that is my understanding. They just made it private, so you don't see like any of the Calamity changes they had to adjust to. Kinda makes sense. I mean, sure, if you figure out a way, it would be cool if you can let me know how you did it. If not, that's also fine. Because right now we're running on a little bit of an older version, where you can still like use returns in the Abyss. Which obviously isn't the version we used to play. But yeah, we can just not do it. Because there weren't too many fixes since then. These guys can glitch out of their way, what? That's news to me. A little bit weird. Has no tags. I mean, why do you need tags? If you understand your own ripple, that's all you need, man. I saw you like no comments as long as you wrote the source code. Right, makes sense. It's like, why do you hang signs in your own apartment, right? If you're the one who's living there, I mean, makes total sense. Okay, what do we play? I completely forgot the boss order. Yaron. I think we go back to Summoner, yeah, just for Yaron. Go back to Summoner. Actually, we can also play Summoner on Worm. I think I did this last time. It was incredibly scuffed, but it does work. I just need to play it a little bit differently, I believe. I know worst case we just switch to melee, which I mean we have to do anyway for Exos. But yeah, I think we play Summon on Yaroon. What were the issues? There was like some naming mismatch. Because it still had Calamity mod public somewhere, but I wanted it to be called Calamity mod. So I don't really know where that issue happened. I tried renaming a bunch of stuff, but I didn't really like it. And my best guess is maybe it had to do with the... with like the music mod, that it had some dependencies. Don't yeah, well. Folder name was not the folder name now. Oh, that's too much. So yeah, we tried changing folder name, we tried changing the name of like the main class. I mean, nothing really worked. I have no moosh? What? Right, at least we still have the wayfinder now. Thank God for that. Oh, I think the background is kind of fucked. What version? It was the archipelago version. Because apparently it works the same if you just play it normally, even without archipelago. And since that was the right version, we just took that. Because it wasn't really very good visible in like the gate which commit the previous version was. So we just put this one. Magic. Ooh. I do have a dedicated summoner one. Okay, I thought so. Summoner. Don't think we're gonna play this, but we'll just keep it here for safekeeping. We can get the fish. Right? The fish? Fish? Big fish. Hell yeah. I was gonna need my stuff back. What is there with the cobalt shield? What's the point of that? I really hope I'm gonna be faster in the future with like switching loadouts, because this is kind of miserable how long this always takes. Actually, what are my summons gonna be? Oh wait, we have the Harbinger staff, right? Can we get that? We can get that. Yes, we can also get the mirror. Yes. I'm remembering. So they call me the rememberer. I have no glass. It doesn't sell bottles. Ooh. How do we... I mean, we just go here, whatever. Probably the fastest. I mean, I told you, I renamed it, didn't work. It was very sad. Add a mod name parameter to build. Yeah, I didn't try that. Not sure what that does. Alright. Way too many weapons, man. It's like the only thing that's kind of stressful while playing a summoner, man. Having like 50 bajillion weapons on you at all times. What's my damn hook, man? My damn whip. Oh, wait. You know, we need to prep Exomax, actually. We're getting kind of close to that. I should be doing that. And we'll just put it here, whatever. Oh? Does this work? Okay. How do you build this thing? Oh, what is that? Oh, no, not this side. We forgot about this side. The code breaker. Okay, honestly, let me just take a screenshot. I'm gonna have to pull this up every 2 seconds. So I just can't remember this. Alright, we start with the base. Here's a station, that's fair. Station, and we start with... I mean, I should actually just sort these. Sounds very smart. Look, we need a planetoid jungle. Planetoid jungle. Underworld ice. So let's see. Okay. Choose post-providence. I mean, it doesn't really matter, fortunately. I mean, I think last time I did it post-Yaron and we still had way more than enough time. Okay, what is kind of cringe though, that we kind of have to go back to menacing. But I'd rather waste time reforging than waste time dying to bosses. Isn't that right? I'd rather get the same reforge 3 times, 4 times, or even 50 times than ever die to a boss. I refuse. We all just reforge it back later. Sounds like an amazing plan. Purpose while decoding. I mean, guess what I'm gonna do? It's gonna blow your mind. What am I doing? Egg. Egg acquired. Let me double check. Yaron. We're doing a ram dash. Sure. Yeah, not really full menacing, but good enough. Okay, what's the next item we need? Array. Okay, 15% take a lot longer than I thought. That's fair. Alright, quick Yaroon. The Yaronger. After I figure out my summon situation. Oh, what's my summons? Okay, we do play Mirror. We do Triple Dog. I think we do a rest on the birds. Sounds very reasonable. Wait, how am I not getting hit here? I also want to say, man. Wait, is whip because we didn't drop the other one. I don't think it actually makes that big of a difference to make it worth it to go back. Weird positioning, not gonna lie. But I learned how to create new things. Wow. Isn't that wonderful? We've obtained knowledge. Oh, we're gonna go for the skip. Oh, the skip is gonna be great. Come on. I have return potions. Come on. Ah, we didn't skip it. Ah, unlucky. Okay, what's the next one? We need display. Oh. Do we need to farm Yaron? I don't think we do, right? I mean, to get the Dragon Rage, wow. Was there a drop that we needed? I don't think so, right? This one need a drop from him? No, so we can't shimmer the Yaron thingy. Need more burst? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, that could have been cool. What do we do now? We don't care about this. Or this. I mean, we can shimmer this later. And it's really annoying to shimmer because it's so massive. I would say we just do worm, right? I think we do. This is all Calamity. We figured out a way how we can play the older version. Pickaxe. We do need the mining speed, which I have somewhere. No. What's in my inventory? What is it in my inventory? Like, this thing has been here for like the past 7 hours of gameplay and I haven't used it a single time. Love that. I think we actually want to use the Yaron staff, right? It's been so long since I last had a chance to use it. Oh no. With this, we need mining. Some potions. It's really hard hearing these sound effects. With this loud ass music playing. Okay, I was a little bit too high. Oh, he died. Wow. Okay. We have our... What is like the opposite of an escape route? An entry route? Oh, I shouldn't have built it like this. Oh, we're just gonna flood the entire abyss. Actually, no, we can't have that. We need to fix this. This does cause issues, unfortunately. How do you build this? I guess we can just do it like this, just go in there slowly, whatever. In the meantime, what do we need for the last two? We need the system. We can get it already, wow. And we need the cell, for which we need the auric. So I guess we can also get that real quick. I always forget this thing doesn't glow naturally. Even I feel like it should. Things I don't think we need that much because we do get a lot of from the souls. Actually, maybe it's not that much. It's only 10 each. I thought it's way more. Yeah, we do need more. Even though actually no. No. I just do this. I started without you. I mean, I sure did, yeah. That is certainly a true statement. Oh, it's not an issue for you. Would be an issue though, if there was an issue. Do I do? Can't see. What deleted the unsafe code? What are you yapping about? I mean, what would I delete it if I just compiled it? I mean, you're talking about decompiling, like we figured out decompiling. That's not the issue. I told you, man. Watch my what? Yeah, you're talking about when I tried to compile it through the game. But I didn't compile it through the game. Also, where's the thing? It's not here. That worked. I mean, it would make sense, yeah. I mean, how am I even supposed to know where the unsafe code is? If they use random pointers and random other weird shit somewhere? What am I supposed to know that? I mean, that's unsafe code for me. That's what it does for me. Is it showing the log? Okay, could be. Why am I reforging this? That is a good question. Do we need this thing? Place this, keep this? No. Actually, yeah, we do play this. Maybe this? I think that should work. We can't get the cell yet, right? This state's 40? Oh my god. Okay, can I put the new one in already? I don't think I can I? No. The sad reality. The lava rendering. Yeah, maybe we're gonna look into that again then. That truly was the issue. Yo, Shy, hello. Hello, gamer. So you don't need the last one then. I thought you did. Oh. Okay, I think worm time is what I'm thinking. We do need a flying mount though. Flying mount summons are not being summoned. Into one bird. And a couple dogs, perfect. I think we do want to have to show my background. Yeah. I did not get the buff. Cool. Spawn was once a day. I mean, vanilla sure sounds fun. Surprised there was no bobbit that spawned below me instantly. Oh! Oh! Oh yeah, I can rot. Yeah, okay. I forgot about that. I should probably get rid of this platform. I should probably do that. It's not the first time I got stuck on this thing. Alright, cool. I lost every passive in existence. Amazing. I've got a bobbit hook. Wow. Isn't that crazy? How many ice times have you killed? 67. The wall is going to collapse. I think it already collapsed, man. Man! These damn water physics, man. It's not even my fault that it just bounces up like that. Also, I lost the buff again. Oh! This is so complicated. Almost messed it up again. Okay, this time we game. This time we play like a true player. Not a gamer. We're not quite there yet. But at least like a player. Okay, we do way too much damage. We do way too much damage. Okay, we're just not gonna attack manually anymore and I hope it's gonna work. I think we're gonna have to drag them away from our sentries, definitely. I mean, fortunately, you can just go AFK. Have the time on this side. Alright, surely it's fine. Nice. Honestly, that was really chill. It was like the chillest way you can do this guy, probably. And then we care about the rest, do we? No. Pretty much only care about 2 of these. Alright, that means it is time for this one boss. Cool. Which means we have to farm a bunch of stuff. What do we need for this? Need a morning star. Boom. Maybe just put this thing in here. It's probably easier. Okay, we need Plantera. We need a bunch of annoying stuff that I could have gotten earlier. I don't have a scale. I hate my life. Merchant flail. Wait, how do you get this? This thing doesn't have a recipe. Oh, you buy it from the Ocean Man. Wasn't that how it is? Yeah, I remember. I play this game sometimes. I keep up with the times. Very chill. It's a menacing base Calamity. I mean, at least it's a proper boss. So I think that's pretty cool. That's commendable. I've got the axe. Wow. Oh, this is efficiency. This right here is where we play Summoner. So we can cycle through loot while we do the next boss already. We still have the core, actually, surprisingly. And guess what? Now we still have to do Sand Shark. We could have also gotten a better hook earlier. Hey, you don't even need the core a second time. What are you bringing? Wow, look at that. I forgot, which music is that? Is that the Moon or the Wall of Flesh one? I mean, to be fair, it is kind of weird that you can literally just stand still on this one pattern. And barely move on like the other ones. It is a little bit weird. But hey, that's the Infernum I play, that's the Infernum I love. Because Infernum doesn't make any mistakes. I've got the scale. Okay, I'm out. Man, I just trashed some stingers earlier. I remember that. And we don't have any corrupted desert. No. I probably also don't have a steampunk, do I? I do. Where is she? No one knows. Nobody knows. Oh! She's hiding. So how do solutions work? Do we actually have to move her? Wait, so how do you get Crimson Solution? How does that work? Because you can't build a house there, right? It's been so long since I actually used this. Do we have a hollow though? Blood Moon could be. Oh, it's so far away. Ooh. Can we just go through hell? That's probably faster. He's smart for a cat, yeah, thanks. Why does this sound so condescending? Move her in, Crimson Blood Moon? Okay. It would be pretty easy if that's all we need. The hollow. Solar Eclipse, interesting. So I guess we can just chill here and just... I'll just get a Solar Eclipse, because we get horrible RNG with that. Let's see, have I been lied to? I have not. Wow, that is interesting. Very good to know. He never lies, true. How could they ever lie? Guess this isn't really super optimal. Oh, there it is. Number 1. Is there any way you can like shimmer these into each other? I guess that would also be kind of cool. I don't know if that's a thing though. Or was it night? I don't like this. I mean, let me actually try. I mean, trying doesn't hurt, right? Not a thing? Probably not, but it would be cool. Attach. Alright, now we need the stuff. From Acid Rain, meaning we need a chest. And it's really annoying because I got this stuff earlier. Of course, didn't we think that I would need it later? So unbearably slow. Where's my chest? Hello? Armor? I mean, gotta be here now, right? Favorite biome? Ooh. That's a good question. That's kind of hard. I think most biomes don't really have anything that really sets them apart. I think there's a chance my chest just got deleted by the new version. Oh, shit. I mean, I kind of like the astral biome, but it's mainly for the music. Or the Infernum biome, sure. Is there any way we can get the tier otherwise without having a thingy? Like, can you like kill any random boss and it just spawns an acid rain? Is there a chance? Actually, let me just get Spelunker. Maybe I just missed the chest. Maybe it's like somewhere weird in a wall. But normally there's at least one chest near the surface in this. Is this actually how it's gonna be? I just can't do acid rain. Was I need like 5 of these dumbass scales? Which I got, I just trashed them. Are we for real? Oh! What do you mean it's up here? Wow. Okay, I've never seen it spawn that high up. But okay. I'm happy. So I'm very sad otherwise. I hope that is all. Yeah. Boom. And as it's time for melee gaming. If I shimmer this. Yeah. And can we get a better gloves? Or gauntlets? I have no necroplasm. Okay, we can fix that. I feel so damn slow today, man. Something feels very weird. Yo, bye-bye, Yari. Bye-bye, you have fun. Okay, we need the blood bullets. Which is not that much. Okay, we have this. We want this. Unreal. Boom. We still need the ataraxia, which I hope we can get. Oh, but I need more, man. Okay, we can shimmer this. And we can get more of this. That's fine. Oh. Honestly, maybe I should start building my base in the shimmer at some point. Why is that? I mean, I wish I knew. But I'm so stupid. That made no sense. So I tried to shimmer this too. But what do I need like 40 of the blue stuff for? Was it this? No. What do I need this for? Oh, for this. Okay, yeah, we just have to do it again. I always forget how much of this you need, man. It's disgusting. Where's my wings? I lost my wings. There they are. What do I play and don't play? That's a good question. Why play if you can look at the game with 1 frame every second? It's like, why play if you can just watch? I mean, it's kind of what you guys are doing, right? It's like the same thing. Ah! Okay, clean. Give me these damn gauntlets, bro. But I have it already. Bro, I'm so cooked. I'm actually so cooked today. Oh, it's not gonna end well. Actually, I need it for the ataraxia, man. I'm so confused. I need more of this as well. Oh! I'm going crazy. Someone help me. We'll play the old or the new one. It is a decision only you can make. I mean, to be fair, new Calamity, it does look visually cool, right? With like the boss changes, or at least the dog change that I've seen. Like the new labs. It's not like it looks bad. Okay, accessories. Oh, we want to play this. Go back, get full crit. How much crit are we? We don't have that much crit. Very low crit curse. Honestly, I would love to know how many minutes did we waste every single run just switching loadouts and reforging. I think that's probably the biggest point in this run, or the biggest thing that we can optimize. Just by doing this faster. Okay, we have our main weapons. Okay. I think... Oh! I think we can do a quick break here. We'll do the last 2 bosses. Why do we need multiple loadouts? Because we play 4 different classes in this run. And doing it all on one loadout is not gonna make things easier. I don't think. Like, I never did it in like the any percent runs, because we don't really switch that much. Yeah, of course we do here and there, but it's not that often. As you can see in this run, we switch all the time. By playing 4. Because we play very good classes. If we just stick to one class all the time, we're just gonna play a bad class oftentimes. Like playing Summoner on Exomax is way more miserable than playing melee. That's why we switch. Then we're gonna switch again after this for Calamitas. Because Calamitas as a mage is just the freest thing that ever existed. So we should just get faster at it. Either that or we have to skip some switches and just deal with slower fights or something. We see. But that's for now what we do. But I'll be right back. And then I think we can finish this today. I think Exomax shouldn't take like 3 hours. But yeah, we'll take a couple deaths. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, hello. Legacy Infernum gamers. Welcome to our Infernum Legacy. Alright. I hope we can get a sub 10 hour run here. I would be very happy if we do. First single digit all boss run. Very big. If we look back in the past, previous run was 13 hours. 13 hours. That would be a massive PB. Even if it takes us 10 hours straight, that's still like 3-hour improvement. But yeah, since we do have the good loadout, I would hope it doesn't take too long. I do... You know what, actually, I think I go back in time and I just see how we're supposed to play this fight. Because it has been a long time since I last played it on melee. Okay, I found it, got it. Just make sure. Because you do have to switch weapons around quite a bit. Alright, alright. What do? What do you mean by do? I mean, we're gonna play melee now. Okay, we start with this one. We're gonna get hit on the first attack 15 times. That's what I will do as well. But do we actually play Ataraxia on this one? Ooh. Would I actually have to aim? I forgot about that part. No one told me about that. But just to fight, exactly what we're doing here. So just do prime into twins. Okay, I think this is where you burst? Now? No. Is it stuff that this phase? We just want to sit on his arms, just fully unleash, unload. Oh no, it's after the worm. Okay, we know how the worm works. Yeah, that's where he burst. Yeah, I remember. Okay, and then you have desperation, you just run away, do some goofy stuff, yeah. What the hell are the... Okay, whatever. We cannot get distracted. Okay. This time. And to cleanse my mind from all the impurities. From everything non-Infernum related. Okay, let's go. I'm ready. This one also got a flask. I highly doubt it's gonna do anything. But it may. We do have the ammo, we do have potions. Don't have that much haze. And I do want my beloved Clothier dash. Oh, he's yapping anyways. Okay, that's actually good timing, because we also need to build something down here. But he has like a 5-minute monologue. It's kind of fast. Why is this guy yapping less than I am? Alright, let's hope for the best. Yeah, I do not remember this first attack. I know that was a pretty good way how I used to play it. think I'm not hitting these guys at all. Where's he attacking? Let me just burst these, because I hate this phase. Oh I don't... Where's my bullet? Where's my... How did I not find my gun? Okay, that is not what I wanted to do. Yeah, that is horrible. That is pretty damn bad. Where's my staff? There it is. Oh, I hate how long this attack goes. Yeah, maybe you missed something. I'm not sure what you missed though, but I think we played the game a little bit. I really couldn't find my weapon. That is so stupid. I just forgot I put it on 3. That is certainly interesting. Yeah, I don't quite remember how I used to do this. Oh, what am I doing? Oh! Actually, why do I have a ram dash? I don't think I should have a ram dash on this fight. It's kind of wasted. What am I gonna ram? It's only for the worm, actually. Okay, I perfectly called that. Like a real gamer. Yeah, I don't think there's How did I get hit again, man? Also, I'm not aiming anywhere. I'm just shooting straight up. Okay, we need to do this. So we switch 50 items mid-fire to confuse myself. Yes, that's a great plan. I love that plan. That's what I do. That is what I'm supposed to do. That is also a horrible positioning. Perfect. And there was 1 second to play. I'm so greedy, man. I'm so greedy. I'm way too goddamn greedy, man. I mean, I'm wondering if in this run, not having auric armor actually makes a difference. Because when we tested the last run, the damage difference was pretty much negligible. Okay, I just walk in there. Cool. Okay, we're just getting cooked completely from all sides. And it was my dodge. Amazing. Yeah, decent chance I'm gonna be stuck on this guy for a while. Is pretty much what I was expecting. Okay, cool, cool. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely more like the damage I should do in the first phase. That did seem very reasonable. Didn't lose my dodge, wow. I thought the pattern would stop there, man. I mean, I guess it wouldn't even matter if they go invisible anyway. Invincible. Like, I hate this worm so much, man. This thing is not fair. It's so damn annoying how he's like kind of ignoring you, but he kind of goes right at you. And you just don't know when he starts to hit you. I hate that thing, man. But it's okay, because we will win in the end. Every defeat is just a minor setback. I don't have my sentries up. Ooh, that's bad. It is pretty damn bad. It's so confusing to me. Were they doing the attack when he's not supposed to attack? I think he's not supposed to do that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna die again. Oh, maybe not. So fast. God. Hey. Ooh. That almost happening. Yeah. Probably dead here. Oh, what am I doing? Please. Have mercy on my soul. Oh, that was close though. Catch time? I mean, what pattern are you talking about? Is he dying so fast? Because we hit him twice. Maybe 3 times? I don't know. We hit him multiple times. That's why you always see me be like specifically on his left side. On like his 2 arms. Because you can hit him multiple times there. That's the basic idea at least. It's out of his face. I'm gonna have to read that again, man. The thing is, I know there's a way how I can dodge it. It just feels super inconsistent. Thanks for that. Catch timing by moving down so he would line up in a straight line. I mean, I'm sure it makes sense if you know what it means. I don't know what it means, so it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm gonna be honest. A straight line, like which one? Like straight up, straight sideways, like straight diagonal? So the types of straight lines, man, I don't know. I'm just too slow bad. Maybe I shouldn't play with this thing, man. Like replacing this item always messes me up so hard on the worm. Maybe don't. A 90-degree angle so he won't dash into you. That. Wait, are you not talking about Prime? Wait, who are you talking about then? What do you mean dash? Because the first guy doesn't dash. Then who is that? Is that the worm? A 90-degree angle. I mean, how can I position myself to him if he just keeps moving around? How does that work? Like 90 degree to what? He's just moving around. That's my entire issue. And to be fair, this first pattern is definitely a bigger issue. Maybe I go down first instead of up. Maybe that's the plan. But I have no rod up. When I use my rod. Okay, I forgot about the blue ones. Big mistake. Like, see what I mean? Like, I tried to run away and then he just stands there. I hate this thing. Like, it doesn't matter what I do, he's just always right inside of me. This goddamn demon. Whoa! Flame laser? Wait, did I run into the laser? Didn't even see. Or do we get Auric? Can I get Tarragon? If I can get Tarragon, I think I just get it. So maybe that small damage difference actually would help here. I think if I had that little bit more damage, we actually would have faced him there. Which means we'd have to get the order. Yeah, let's just do that. This also doesn't die fast enough in the first phase sometimes, which is a little bit awkward. But how is that only 200? What? Man, can this stuff go away, man? It's kind of annoying. Okay, so it's my fault for clicking on it. I think I'm too far away from spawn. Stop interrupting my pickaxe, man. I actually think that's enough. Should be. Oh, we need the carpet. Oh, we can just get it. Wow. I would hope that helps slightly at least. I think it should though. Could make the difference. Oh yeah, definitely was down. It feels way better going up first. How's my damage worse now? How does that make any damn sense? That's not what I got this for. What? Where did that come from? I'm out of potions. Oh man. Yeah, that kind of worked. 5 potions. And I messed up my timing. Huge damage waste. And we got a blood moon. Hell yeah, man. I can't even see anymore. This could be it. Oh, I don't have infinite flight. I forgot about that. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. This fucking carpet! This fucking carpet actually killed me, man. Oh my. I mean, that would have been a crazy good attempt though without healing pods. Had a TPS meter. Maybe next time. Okay, I think I have a decent way now of playing the desperation phase. If having a better hook would have probably helped. I mean, actually, I can just get the Luna hook, actually. Could have gotten this so much earlier. This diamond is a little bit slow. But I mean, we did get a Barbed one, but I mean... everyone says they like Barbed hook, I feel like nobody actually feels that way though. Maybe a hot tag. But I think it's the truth. As if I can lose so much damage switching there, I should not do that. Or get hit there, that also makes no sense. Very stupid time to get hit. Yeah. Also, the funny part is I actually see exactly the projectiles that are about to hit me. I just don't dodge them. Very interesting. Moving in a straight line, dashing... Auras? So are you talking about Prime now or Worm? Dashing left and right. I mean, definitely would have helped for the desperation phase, yeah. It definitely would. But besides that, it's not like you need it. Oh, is that what you mean? I mean, as I see the vision. I guess so. It's kind of the same thing I do on King Slime, kind of. There's no more feather falls. That's an issue. That is what I'm missing, right? Yeah, okay. Just do it straight, I see. Try that. Oh, I see the vision. I see what you mean. I see what you're cooking. I see, I see. That certainly looks like it could be pretty consistent, but just get better at it. Please keep my adrenaline. I guess it didn't really matter that much. Kinda got me down, I accept that. Was also stupid. It was pretty fast. Should be a little bit better than normal. This laser's too slow, man. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay, I kind of misplayed that. I misplayed as very hard. Yeah, I kind of messed that up. Oh. Oh, that's kind of close. To top left. I don't know, my goal is just to like have this upward momentum so this guy shoots in an angle. We can very easily just dodge it. Oh, that was close. I think we are off by maybe like 5 seconds there. Pretty close. Definitely the wrong timing. Yeah, honestly just got me. I mean, there probably is a consistent way, yeah. We just need to know it. I just need to spam the dash. I see, that was my issue before. Okay, I think that's a lot better for damage if I just switch in the end there. What does he do then, man? I don't like that he does that. Oh, that was so unnecessary. That's the ideal way to play the worm in my book. That is ideal right there. focused on the left side. Okay, this could be it. But just don't be stupid. Ah, it's good work. Honestly, the first dash is kind of nasty though, not gonna lie. Oh, the house! The house strat. They thought it would be impossible. The perfect house lineup. That's where we have to get this house, by the way. Alright, final boss time. Will we go with practice? I mean, probably. But I don't practice, so it's gonna take a while. I don't have NPCs. Oh. It took 40 minutes. I mean, I was expecting worse. But this could be a sub 9-hour run. Actually, it's not day. I'm trolling, man. I mean, it should be sub 9 hours. There's no way it takes more than 15 minutes to kill Calamities. Which, I mean, honestly is crazy. Because if I remember right, Dennis's fastest run was like about 10 hours or something. So I would say we have a pretty good pace. I would say that. You can consider that this is like my third run. I think we're doing something here. Oh no, Tarragon. Was that like last God Slayer? I think I only shot my 3, didn't I? Did we go in here? It did, okay. I was about to say. I mean, yes, I could have gotten the Mage Auric. You know what? That probably would have been smarter, right? To just get the Mage Auric armor. Okay, whatever. Not like we need it. Do we have a Mage Emblem? No. Whatever. Doesn't even bother me. At least we know with this build for sure it really does make a difference. Do this. We also have the Dragon Rage, which is fantastic. Loadout looking pretty solid. Why am I like this? Why am I being so foolish? Okay, final reforge session. Alright, are we ready? I think we are. I don't know what else I could ever need. Kinda unlucky that drugs run out in 2 minutes, but okay. Not too much we can do. Maybe we should get a haze real quick. Oh no, isn't it crazy? That was the last recall we had. We perfectly timed it. I have no mana flow. Ooh, I have no mana flow actually. Horrible idea. Yeah, let's go. We have 13 minutes. Should be doable. But how am I getting hit so much? Kinda weird. Getting kinda rusty. It was a stupid ass time to switch. That's horrible. Nice. There it is. Nice. Honestly, I'm so glad we could finish this run. Would have been so sad if we would have to cancel this because of like the new Calamity version. There it is. And the thing is, we did tap out a lot during the run. So time should be a lot lower now. Okay, it's 1 minute. Whatever. 8:49. We take those. There it is. First of many. Maybe. It's like a 4-hour improvement from the previous one. We're playing old Calamity, yes. Pressure and pain. Let me see. Okay, okay. That is certainly an image to behold. Let me analyze that. All right. Huh? Actually, this is fucked up. The red line is the first second of Thanos appearing. Yellow the second, green the third. Light blue 4? Why is he just spinning for you the entire time? But so it's like all you do, you just stand still. And then you start moving on the end, or... One place for 80% of the time, then move to the side. If that works... That would be amazing. That'd be very cool. So let me kind of fix my stuff. I just moved around a bunch of stuff. I mean, we can try that. See if that actually works for us. How? In my case, I made a mod pack, as you see in the bottom left. And if you have made a mod pack before, it does store all the old versions. Pretty much the moment you make or save a mod pack, it saves all the mods in the current state they're in. And in my case, I had this mod pack, which is like 2 or 3 months old. So I'm just using this. There is a way that you can just pull the mod from GitHub from like an older state and just use that. But I didn't get it to work yesterday, so we're just using this. Which is why the version is older than it should be. So for example, if anyone here knows a little bit about Calamity, about Infernum, one of the things they patched out, oh, this looks horrific. One of the things they did patch out is that you can't use returns down here. But in my version, I guess I can't. Never mind. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. I guess we played the right version. Whatever. Okay, let's try the Thanatos strat. By the way, is there a good way to spawn Exomax? Or do we have to build the code breaker? Like, if I spawn Thanatos with this, does it work? I think it's just gonna be messed up, no? It's not the actual boss fight? Oh! I mean, I think he kind of does what you're saying. The thing is, his spawn position is probably fucked up, though. So yeah, I don't know where he spawns normally, so... It's okay, we just build one of these real quick. Code base. Let's see, do I have the memory? Code breaker. We need the cell at some point. We need an array. We need a display, and I think I'm missing one. Or am I? No way. I just memorized the entire thing. I'm gaming. Oh, his weapon isn't that good. Does this work? No. What's like the easiest way to just kill them really fast? Damage was not what I was hoping for. I thought his weapon is supposed to be broken, man. The hell is that? I don't know, does anyone know like a really good damage item? Armor and shit? I mean, I just want to kill him real quick, man. I don't want to deal with armor. Does it even matter? I mean, this thing is like 23,000 damage. 23,000 and we did like 0 damage to this thing. I don't know what the items are called. Is this called a sigil? Or a talisman? Wow. I mean, please tell me that is enough. I don't want to deal with this. Wow. Look at the damage. Actually, I think this is worse than my melee setup. Actually, it is slightly better. Very slightly. Can I change my damage? I don't know, can I? Okay, so see this little spin. Is the idea we go up? Where do we go in the end? I go right. Is that me? It's kind of hard to tell. So everyone on twins? Yeah, who knows why. We've drawn new. Oh, there's a new one. The painting update. What do you change? Oh, this one. So go right. Be right. Ah. Okay, so we're just gonna chill here for like 20 seconds before we can try again. I wish I could just run the game in like half speed. I guess we can do this. So he does this little spin, does one turn, second turn, third turn. I think I see. I think I see what we saying here. I guess I could just speed my game up with this. It's probably a bit faster. Okay, one spin. Two spin. Wait, he does an H8 now. What does that do? Yeah, it's a little bit faster. Oh, like... Need to follow his head? I mean, I thought the point is to stand still. Oh, too fast. I mean, it's okay. I mean, just the fact knowing how he spawns and that stuff, I mean, that already helps a lot. I think we don't have to do anything crazy fancy here. I think my issue was actually always just moving around. And it just moved to wherever he was gonna go. Because I didn't know he has like still a cutscene in the beginning. Because I actually thought he was kind of aiming for me. But as I was aiming for him, I guess. I guess he took that personally. That seems a whole lot more consistent, definitely, so far. I ran out of mana. Oh. I guess we're staying goal mode then. Guess that makes my life a little bit easier. Could have guessed. Oh, this is a little bit weird. Maybe I should have moved a little bit to the side there, yeah. Have room to fall down. I think it does seem a little bit RNG, and sometimes I can't just stand still. It does seem that way. Calamity added Featherfall 2.0? What does that mean? Moving up when he spawns, standing still and falling in the end. Not sure if that's really gonna make things easier. Especially if he does, yeah, if he does a shape like that, that is just massive. Massive aid. Minus 50% gravity. I mean, it does sound very similar to Featherfall. As the issue is you don't really have control over it, right? As that's the part that kind of sucks, which you have with Featherfall. It's kind of weird that it has like different shapes. Okay, I did not stop it in time. Was a little bit too slow there. Did press S to fall quickly? Oh, okay. I mean, I guess then it's pretty much just Featherfall. Guess so. What a shame that we don't play. Would have loved me some bonus Featherfalls. I mean, some of his spawns, they're really weird to control. Ah! Position him straight. But I mean, sometimes he just takes up like the entire space sometimes. Homie just doesn't care. That's my issue sometimes with these shapes. I don't know where's he gonna end up. Is he gonna end up low or high? Because if he's somewhere down and I go down, then that's kind of pointless. We can have double Featherfall. Holy. Sounds broken. Spawn at the planetoid level. The thing is we can't do that consistently though. Because I'm not even sure about the timing. So we can like try it, but I think it's gonna be the default where we can't spawn them. But I mean, I would assume if you spawn him here, we can just fall down. Yeah, doesn't really help. Increase base coin drop value for almost all bosses. What is that? I mean, if people have their money. There's nothing wrong with that. Arrangement and forming with minus 75% damage. It's only for crits, I see. But it sounds kind of good, because like, isn't there an item anyway that removes all your crit as ranger late game? It's kind of free if you use that then. And I guess also if you use purity. Oh, actually no, purity doesn't even exist in Calamity, but it's in Infernum it does. Where is he going? I just can't read this thing. But honestly, I think no matter what he does, best thing is to pretty much remain stationary for the most part. From 5 to 1, 10 to 3. Huh. I mean, to be fair, most of the money you get is from like selling boss drops, right? And not like actually the raw gold. But I mean, it's still kind of sad. Even though I guess to be fair, someone like me, it's normally enough to just fight bosses once and I have enough money for the entire run. Unless I play very bad. So if you play a bit more casually, if you do bosses like multiple times, I mean, you would never have to farm money. So maybe they don't like that for some reason. But even the stars home in a way, what the... I mean, this makes sense because they probably count as range damage. I mean, if I would study this fight for like hours on end, I would probably understand at some point, like, oh, he starts this, doing the H shape, he's gonna end up right there. But yeah, I don't think we have to go that deep. So far, it doesn't seem like I need to know exactly where he's gonna end up, and I can still play him somewhat decently. Just wait a little bit. At some point he just slows down, and that's when we do our thing. Okay, I feel like hard mode bosses dropping 6 gold is diabolical. I mean, how does Queen Slime drop as much money as Crabulon? Does that make any sense? Okay, I messed it up again. Cool. Oh, my game is actually dying. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem consistent, but it seems to somehow work out. I think that's the best way of putting this. Alright, cool. Oh, beautiful. Wait, why would they nerf like Exos and Calamities? What's the point of that? I think the only explanation that would make sense for me if they nerf the Tinkerer cost-wise. Does mean one Reforged tab costs like over a plat on some late game weapons. And you need at least 6 tabs. Unless it's something like Gaudy, I guess then you only need 4. That's kind of weird. But yeah, I mean there's a lot of weird stuff. There's a lot of changes. So I definitely don't know even a small fraction of what they did in this patch. So yeah, I'm not gonna say I know exactly why they're doing stuff. But unfortunately, we don't have to care too much about it because we don't have to play it right now. Which I am very happy about. So yeah. Cool. Oh, we do have Dragonlance on. Whatever. Very cool, man. I'm happy. Very happy we finished this run the way we did. Does everyone know how many deaths we had in the end, by the way? Considering we died on Exos for like almost an hour, maybe like 50? 50 deaths or something? So if we go through this with no boss deaths at all, I think 8 hours is realistic, I feel like. Again, considering we didn't use damage potions until, what, like Providence? Something like that? So it would definitely kill stuff way faster. But only 32, really? Wow. But that is way better than I thought. I mean, yeah, you're right. 32, wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy, I'm proud. The thing is... What do we do? Because me, I'm not gonna start a new run right now. I think that's... would be a bit pointless. And would probably sit here till like 4 in the morning again if I did. I guess we can do a Torado. I wasn't really planning on bringing this back regularly. But as in situations like these, we kind of have to. Right, last time we played, I think we got it in like 4 attempts. What is like a good starting item? Why don't we start with the rainbow gun? Okay. More damage. Earlier in progression, roughly speaking. No more Luminite planetoids. Oh, it's so Jover. Okay, not mage. More damage. More knockback. Faster. Probably earlier in progression. Has auto swing. Doesn't come from a chest. So it could be crafting. Or... what's the other one? I don't know. The other one. Yokabi, hello. Breaker Blade? Could it be Breaker Blade? I think in this situation it couldn't be. There's no way Breaker Blade has more speed than very slow, I feel like. But as you would know better if you always start with it. Shadow Flame Knife. That is earlier in progression. Does it have more damage though? More than 45? It has 50 really? I mean, you can try. I knew it. Oh, but the rest is kind of good though. I mean, I know damage numbers are fucked in Terraria, but we compare a fast weapon, which is earlier than Plantera, to like a post-Plantera weapon that is slow. So this one should have higher damage. Double chains from Mimic. Could be. But like, if you're playing this actively, what are the odds you just solved it here? So now you're just trying to, hey man, maybe it's this item and you know what it is already. It's a little bit suspicious. Because what if it is this? That would be very sus. But it isn't. Okay, you are free from all judgments. Okay, early Hammer drop. Melee Armor drop. Could it be like the Cutlass? I think damage-wise that would work. I don't know if it's very fast. Maybe it's only fast. But I think that could be a decent guess. But it's later? Really? Oh, it is very fast. Okay. Early hard mode drop. Ice Scythe Blade Tongue. What does Blade Tongue look like? Which one was that? I actually have no idea about this one. Is it? It is fishing. I would feel like Blade Tongue has a different rarity. Same as like Cutlass. Which, I mean, honestly, I guess we can use this opportunity to learn. But I would say the rarity is different. Oh, it is not. Okay, we have learned. Interesting. Ice Scythe does sound reasonable. The thing is, I don't know how much attack speed this thing has. I don't think I ever really used it. What do you mean it could be it? What? How does it have everything? Bro, Vanilla is such a bad game, bro. Just remove auto swing and we had a solution. Auto swing, man. Like, it's so troll. Early hard mode dropper. What the dropper be? Maybe we can peek at the gold. 1 gold. Can you turn on auto swing? I think they disabled it at some point, but you used to. I think you could just literally turn on auto swing, which makes no sense. I completely agree. This doesn't make any sense in the first place. Like, why make certain weapons feel artificially worse than they should be? I don't know. I don't like that game design, but that's how it is. Okay, 1 gold. So it's probably not going to be a rare drop. So probably no mimic items or anything like that. 1 gold. And 1 gold only. Yo-yos. Yeah, I can see yo-yos. I remember there's like this red-yellow one. I don't know what it's called though. Was it like coach? No, that's not it. I think it was something with T though. I don't really know. What was that? Format C, the hell is that? Oh, this one, the gradient, I think. How about that? Okay, maybe it's not early hard mode. Okay, maybe we need to look at the tooltip. It's something time. It's water time. It's waste time. It's waiting time. It's warrior time. Waffle time. Wah, 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 wah. Well, this begins with wah. Is a pan weapon? Is there? Is a pan? I mean, I'm not aware of it. If it's like some special seed, I mean, definitely I wouldn't know about it. Definitely not. We got this from buying. Doesn't seem right. Ah. Waffles iron? I mean, as they make sense, I've never seen this. As it is custom, with every item that we don't know, we do a research. A hard mode sword that shoots a waffle projectile once per swing. There's a chance to inflict hellfire, because it's that hot, I guess. It's stopped by Medusa, okay, yeah. Never did this boss in my life. What a peak weapon. That's a sword, by the way. Makes sense. Definitely. Melee weapon, by the way. Really hard to find. Yeah, there's some weapons in this game that are so obscure. Does this thing drop anything else that's crazy? That is all it drops, really? The fuck is even the point, man? Wow. It's mid. I mean, I would have not expected. I wouldn't believe any of it if you told me that was a good weapon. If this thing had like 10x damage, I would say maybe. But look at this thing. I mean, I also could hit Plantera with that at least. Kind of. But it doesn't really look like a good weapon. Okay, I was about to say, if there's not a bong in there, I would have been sad. At least it's kind of satisfying. The only make duels out of, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. This boss is so pointless. I mean, look at this. It's zoned for rhythm games. Oh my god, that was off for me. Man, I wish it was less delay, man. I can't even do bad apple on this. That's cool though. We have learned of a new weapon that I will probably never see or hear about ever again in my entire life. Isn't that fantastic? The knowledge we gain. In 2 minutes, probably, at most. But yeah. Why? Huh? Wait. Why did my audio just die? The frick, man? From you? Yeah, for sure. Honestly, coming back to like the run we finished, in retrospective, what could we have done differently? I mean, definitely the hive pod farming. Like, we're not gonna farm it in the actual biome anymore, ever again. That sounds miserable. I actually did want to check the wiki again. Because I think I checked the wiki multiple times, and it never talks about any of the restrictions you guys talked about from the source code. No, it doesn't talk about anything. Actually, no, this is the summon. I need to look here. Yeah, there's like nothing regarding its spawning. There's no way it's at 10%. No wonder it is so miserable. Wait, they cut his HP in half? That's crazy. I already feel like Moonlord and Calamity is so much easier than in base vanilla. But okay. We farm hive pods differently. We still have to do old ones early on. What else? As the main part I still hate is that we have to do Pumpkin Moon. So we have to go into the dungeon to get Ectoplasm just to get the Pumpkin Moon. So we get the mage weapon. That's the part that sucks a lot. I mean, to be fair, I feel like classic nerfs don't really matter. I mean, if they make classic into like a story mode, I think that makes sense. I think expert and master mode matters way more, if you ask me. Because if you're if you're playing classic, I don't think you're there for like hard boss fights. Right, you just want to experience everything and you just dip out, I feel like. "30 seconds faster," yeah, but it's a lot of boss that we farm faster. As I always say, it's also a mix. It's not just we kill them faster, but by killing them faster, we also make them more consistent. I mean, maybe, yeah. But I mean, as you guys know me, I don't practice bosses because I think it's very boring. So that's not gonna happen. And I mean, again, I'm not even here to have like the fastest run possible. I'm here to do slow incremental improvements based on my current skill. That's how we do these things. Right, so I'm not too interested in like, oh, if you play absolutely perfectly, you can do this, and then we just train this one route, and then we do one run, and then we get bored. That's not very fun. But the issue is we need like a different mage weapon ideally. At around that stage. Like a, what is that? Like a post-plantera? Mage weapon is what we need. I mean, to be fair, I've never tried this staff, which we would get anyways. Wait, does it have homing? Wait a minute. Ah. I mean, the thing is, even if it's worse, actually no, it can't be that much worse. Because you would have to use this weapon for a long time. Like, how long do we use the Bat Scepter? Like, we use it all the way until Cultist. So for all of these guys. Guess we can check, because we get that weapon pretty much guaranteed. Alright, and since I'm a man of the people, I will finally get a DPS meter. Just for you guys. Aren't I a nice guy? Yippee. What's this thing called? An Astrolaconea. Definitely one of these. Okay, good old Bad Scepter. Clocking in at 600? 700? Okay, staff clocking in at 0 damage per second. Amazing. Okay, I think this is a little bit of an unfair scenario. I mean, we can expect things to be on the ground, honestly. But honestly, it's not even that bad. I mean, it's actually not even that bad, or am I missing something? I mean, this one has stronger homing. Definitely. But if we go with this weapon, again, we don't have to go in the dungeon, and we don't have to do Pumpkin Moon. I mean... that seems decent. That does seem decent. I mean, I like that. I do like that. I think we're still gonna try our best to move away from like the hive pod at some point. But I mean, for now we can probably keep this strat. Right, just so we have a little safety thingy that we can do. If we get more confident on other stuff, then we can slowly optimize that out. I think that's fair. It's probably a little bit weaker than Kevin though. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Okay, I think, besides that, let me think, early game? Early game. Early game doesn't really change at all, I'd say. You know, I've been thinking about like how we would run 2.1 Calamity in theory. Which I mean isn't gonna happen anytime soon, I don't think. But maybe similarly to that, right now we run to every corner of the world separately, right? Even what we could do, go to the right, bomb down because we need the shimmer anyway, then go down here, and we only have to go right side once. Right, but if you look at like this generation, I guess that wouldn't really work that well. Because I mean, they would have to go a long ass time to the left just to even go to the entrance. Also, why are these guys there? But is this thing houseable? Wait, what? Huh? So what are these? Caged biolide. Yikes. Interesting. It certainly is something. Wait, is it just me or is this lab completely fucked up? But this doesn't look like the lab does normally at all. It's actually fucked up. I mean, yeah, you're right, but fortunately we don't want to optimize everything. Because again, I don't want to play that way. Like to reiterate, I want to have a run that is fairly consistent and somewhat enjoyable. And the more confident we get, the more we say, okay, we're pretty confident, let's just cut some stuff out, get a little bit weaker, and do stuff that way. And we just slowly cut stuff out of our run that we don't think is necessary anymore. Because I mean, again, otherwise, how would this look like? We just sit here, theory craft for a long ass time to figure out the best possible run, then I run it a couple times and I probably just get bored. I think that's what's gonna happen. At least with this, we always have some new things on the horizon that may happen at some point. Some crazy tech. Imagine a day where I'm not gonna get a hive pod. Very pork day. Honestly, I can't figure out what happened to this lab. But how is it shooting this? I mean, I guess this word got generated on 2.1 Calamity, but how is it shooting this? It didn't even exist back in the day. In the 2.0 Calamity, I don't think so. I don't even know what's happening. Very interesting. But okay. Crazy, you may say, yeah. Yeah, I think we thought enough. I think I'm gonna just call it a little bit earlier than usual. Then I may also look a little bit into editing. So it's maybe not gonna take 2 weeks to get this video out. Because I think I want to start to upload the all boss runs. At least at some point. Wait, what, an artificial arena system? What is that? Interesting. I mean, it sounds cool. Sounds fancy. Even though I think it's not really necessary for base Calamity's Calamitous. Unless they changed the file, which I mean they may have. Perhaps they did. Check the new changes. I mean, I can like look over it real quick, but I'm pretty sure I do want to call it fairly soon. Where even is like the big patch? Where do I find that? Not this. Changelog? Where's the music? Ah, there it is. Uh-huh. Boss rush changes. Interesting. A lot of changes. What is this? Is this Master Revengeance? Death one. Huh. Crazy. A lot of boss changes. Is that why it took them so long to bring out this update? Because they just had to tweak every single boss number. Buff the health of enemies. Plague Charger. Is that like the big bee thingy? Where's the small bee? Why are they like just doubling the HP from some of these? That's kind of wild now. So if you play Master Mode Calamity, everything has double the HP now than before. Interesting. Decreases the drop rate. Okay, I was about to say, no way it's 10%. Okay, it's not. That is a 14% in our version. But I know they've reduced the jelly drop rate. What the? Well, what the hell? I mean, I don't know, man. They do say a lot of things, so I'm not too sure what they actually say. Blood flare armor changes. Yeah, I mean, there's no goddamn way I'm ever gonna read this. Hell no. Wait, what? If the cursor range clamped? Oh, so okay, I see, I understand. I mean, I guess you have an unfair advantage if you don't do that. I guess that makes sense. Wait, I saw the Tao of Power. Wait, they nerfed the damage by half. Oh, actually, no, that's not even the one I used. What's the one I used? It was like some other POW. The POW of WoW. Like this random vanilla flail. I feel like no one's even using that. Bad Scepter. Ah, nerf. Beacon nerf. Sag. Gleaming Magnolia. Nerf. It's kind of hard to find the buffs in here. Magnet Sphere, nerfed. Wasgon, nerfed. Oh, oh no. Use time. What is the use time in vanilla? Because I know it's way faster in Calamity. No way. They make the Wasgun feel as slow as in vanilla again? That is depressing. Bro, Wasgun in vanilla feels so bad. That GPT was making changes. I mean, when I see patch notes like these, I do wonder, how do they consider these things? Like, how do they figure out, okay, we need to nerf this weapon by this much and this one by this much? How do you even figure this out? I mean, you actually just ask ChatGPT, hey, what do people think is broken? Yes. Oh, you have more base jump speed though, that's nice. Wow. Wait, this is... What? Okay, I do want this. I do want this. That has to be the best change I've seen so far. Oh, you get better. Oh my god. You don't now I understand what enough money. That is amazing. I mean, maybe it doesn't justify the nerfs that much, but that is amazing. If it's enabled by default, which it may not be. And Roomba, I don't even know what that is. Lifesteal can only trigger on enemies instead of triggering on any NPC with over 5 max health. Huh. Guys. No worries. The mushroom now heals 25 HP. Finally. The mushroom meta. It's finally here. Amazing. But they nerfed the mushy defense. It's over. The mushroom meta is dead. Oh my. Rebalance the Onyx Excavator key. I can't even read that, man. I think my heart is just gonna shatter if I have to read this again. Wait, they reduced durations? What? I mean, to be fair, it was kind of annoying that it didn't sync with, like, battle potions. Ever updating? No, you will update, and you will like the update. The blood orb amount, let me guess, it's just gonna be more. Oh, 10 instead of 20? 50 instead of 30? 5 instead of 40? Bro, Calamity is actually making potion farming better. Wow. I think that is a really necessary change. I think the idea of blood orbs is good, it just doesn't work with Calamity though. Because farming them is just so miserable. But it's good, this is a good direction, I feel like. I do like that. I mean, you still probably have to build like an automatic Blood Moon farm, but hey. A step in the right direction is still a good step. Wait, what? Wasn't that Terexia 40? Maybe I am crazy. Caustic Edge, what is this? 8 Cursed Flames or Ecor and 8... What do you mean you need Ecor? Wait, you don't need Queen Bee anymore? Oh, you actually don't need Queen Bee anymore. You need spiders. Oh. Buff Dungeon Guardian health. Yeah, I mean that was honestly very necessary. This guy just died way too quickly, let's be honest. Diamond of the Deep, what is that? I mean, I know why I've never seen this. I would never craft this. Hell no. Way too much stuff. Fertilizer. I kind of wonder, does anyone in chat have ever used a fertilizer? Has anyone ever used that? I didn't even know about this until like a month ago, that this even exists. No. Like once. I see. So I'm not the only one who's not really using it. That's good to know. Necroplasm can be shimmered into ectoplasm. I think that's cool. Nucleogenesis uses nebula fragments. But that reminds me, didn't I want to remove galactic singularities? Do they still exist? Oh no. Or was it like the it was like the cores, right? The things to craft with ectoplasm. I think they wanted to remove these at some point. Orderbringer is post Yara now. Wow. This is a bad day to be a melee enjoyer. I mean, I still feel like Orderbringer isn't... I mean, it's a decent weapon on Yaron, I guess. But what do you do now? What do you even use on Yaron? I mean, no one knows. Nobody knows. But they renamed stuff. They renamed the Abyssal Amulet Sea Spirit Amulet. Don't tell me they nerfed that. Riptide. I guess they also changed the debuff name. Made for no reason. I don't know. I mean, I would like to know what the intentions were behind some of them. I mean, honestly, oh my god, that is a lot of reworks. My god, like, how do they maintain this game? If they bring out a patch like this, like, how many people work on this? Even if it took like 1 or 2 years, that is crazy. Astral, oh yeah, somebody talked about this earlier. Skip the alcohols, that is truly tragic. Baby Cannonball Jellyfish can be used as ammo for the cannon. What kind of Sims patch note is that? What even is this? Why can't I use it in a cannon? Whoa! The W change. Wizard will never be an issue ever again. I feel like this is literally made for me. Maybe they've been listening to the stream. I'd love to see that. Oh, no way. Wait, this is actually... This is massive. It's like the fact that this wasn't a thing before. That was my number one excuse why I didn't want to do cultist earlier. Because we literally only have one attempt on Moon Lord. If we mess it up, we have to do it all over again. But with this, we can actually use the sigil. That's a good change. That was just bullshit before. Big W. % runners go there. I don't know if it really even affects that. I don't know if you still need to do Wall of Flesh or not. I mean, honestly, I don't even know in general what you have to kill in low %, I might be honest. New animation to flight timer when infinite flight is activated. A new one. Interesting. Change a bunch of rarities, sure. Change the sell price. That's like the type of stuff I mean. Like, who's thinking about this? Who's thinking, yeah, man, the scales, that 90 silver should really be 1 gold. Really? Realistically? Oh yeah, the plating you get from Goliev. I mean, 1 gold is a little bit too much. Let's put us on 280. Oh, the lab hologram projectors have to be 5 silver at most. Oh yeah, but like lunar kunais, instead of 24 copper, should be 24 gold. How does that make any sense? Lunar kunais, like... Don't you craft like a bajillion from like 1 ingot? Interesting. Oldman is forced to respawn a skeleton is not active or defeated. Okay, I don't understand what it means by defeated. Like, well, why would he spawn if you defeat him? But this is W. That is big W. For the non-Infernum enjoyers, at least. Oh, the unstackable now. I see, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Starter bag changes, no more bombs, mining, spelunk. Oh, there's no spelunk. Oh, that's bad. Actually, no, it doesn't even matter if I would play it. Which don't get teleported into the abyss anymore. W change. Big W. There's now no Infernum enjoyers. I don't know. There's a lot of different types of enjoyers in the world. Fixes. An index out of bounds error from knowing elementary particle accelerator effect. When close to the NPC cap. Okay, I never had that issue. Fixed a bunch of bosses, don't drop spaghetti anymore. Amazing. Truly a change we've all been waiting for. Wait, rocket launchers can't blow up desert fossils? How does that even happen? What? Fix the dungeon sometimes failing to generate on world sizes bigger than large worlds. Interesting. That is probably an issue like one person had before. That's an issue I would never even think about that. What is bigger than large? If you use like the subworld maker, for example, you can make a world like 10 quadrillion wide. I guess that's what I mean. Other than that, I don't know how you could make a bigger world. Jungle temple chests still being able to generate sussy ice in them. I've had that multiple times. I didn't know that was a bug. It's kind of weird. Finding the summon for one of the first bosses in like the golem room. Alright, that was certainly an experience. I think I have a headache. With Terra Spark? Angel Threads? Huh? What? What? Isn't that the entire point, or am I cooked? What is the difference between an obsidian shield and a cobalt shield? If you still take the fire debuff damage. Isn't that the point? What does the skull even do now? Wait, it didn't get changed though. Huh? Wait, how does that make any sense? Yeah, by the way, this item you craft specifically so you don't burn. I mean, guess what? You're gonna be burning again. I mean, maybe it's like hidden somewhere in any of these like sub-tabs. They changed the burn debuff? Maybe, yeah, we can check that. I'd be surprised though. I don't think they changed the debuff itself. Yeah. My god, this wiki is certainly an experience. That is certainly something. Actually, did they nerf my solar wings? Consuming a charge from solar flare ammo solar shield restore flight time. That sounds kind of annoying. Offshoot doesn't prevent fall damage, yeah. It's like the exact same vibe, man. Wait, what? Asgard's Valor. Huh? Okay, to be fair though, you don't need the Aang Shield anymore, which I think you did, right? I think you used to need the Aang Shield. Even though yes, this is kind of a lie now. But if you don't use the Aang Shield, okay, it makes sense. As they kind of forgot to mention it in the notes. Arvik Tesla changes. I mean, there's way too much text to read, but maybe Auric is actually going to be a good armor set now. Maybe. I think Auric armor is so useless. The puke. Yeah, some of these I mean, there's some really good changes in there though. Eye of the Golem now increases critical strike damage. I don't know if you can call that a buff necessarily, I'm gonna be honest. Was already? What are you talking about? Ornate Shield. Only gives 2 defense. I didn't even know this thing does give defense. Wait, Ornate? There's immunity to debuffs, what? I mean, I said it did have some. Auric armor, yeah. Auric does suck. Unless they make it good now, which I don't know. Maybe they do. I mean, I said it's slightly better than like the previous armor, but it's really not that much better. They changed copper armor. Did they? That was like the flat damage one, right? Or was that the tin one? Oh, why do they bring me to the vanilla side? Whatever. Life-changing chain to tungsten. Okay, let's see. Helmet, no more percentage damage. Chainmail, no longer... I mean, what do you even get from these then? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought it was kind of cool that like these early game pieces actually give you like specific stats, like random stuff, so you can kind of like match them and get something cool going. Isn't this like the exact shit that vanilla does? You just get defense and that's it. I think that just makes everything worse. It says below, does it? Oh wait. The bonus zone is increase grappling, hook pull, retract speed. I mean, I guess they changed the set, sure. But why get rid of these? Why do we make armor more boring again? It just seems really weird to me. Oh, the changes? I mean, I've seen some pretty cool changes. Like Wizard having like double spawn rate. And accessories using like the same enhanced RNG for reforging as like weapons. But most of it is... It seems very random. That is like the nicest way I can put it. They removed all stats from all armor, yet that's what it looks like, which is just kind of weird. Is there a new version? Now we're just looking at the wiki, because I'm going to call it soon. I don't think I'm going to touch this anytime soon. Oh, by the way, Shy. In case you haven't seen it yet, which is you didn't, if you just came back. You need to check this out. That is the most funny thing we found so far, I would say. Was it Obsidian Shield? The following accessories no longer grant immunity to the on-fire debuff. Obsidian Shield. Obsidian Skull. No other mention what this thing does now. No one knows. What's the point? No one knows. That's to be the funniest thing to me. It's kind of funny. Rage bait wiki. It's still one defense. I mean that's so long. I mean that's big. Considering they seem to nerf everything. They nerfed the absorber. Right? One of the items people use on like Calamitas, Exomax, really crazy endgame bosses, had to nerf the defense. What was it? From 10 to 6. Like, where does that come from? A lot of people really like it. The thing is, I personally never really looked at it because I think the recipe... I mean, just look at the recipe, bro. I mean, I'm getting sick when I see this. That doesn't look like a recipe I want to get. Like, the effect is kind of cool. Hydrothermic? What's up with hydrothermic? No longer grants immunity to on fire. I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if we find Obsidian Skin Potion no longer makes you resistant against lava. I would not be surprised if you see this change here. I think they want to make fire damage like the new big thing that you just can't get resistant against. Makes you purple? That sounds like an amazing change. Wait, they changed the cool crown. Hold on. Wait. Bro, what if... Hear me out. What if all of these changes for the on-fire debuff is to funnel people into actually farming for the occult crown? Because you need debuffs to convert them into a buff. Hold on. Hold on. And if you have on fire... Okay, maybe you don't get any buffs from it. But if you would, that would have been peak. Then it all would have made sense. You've never even used it? That would have been the time of your life, man. What I mean, how no one has ever not thought, hey man, I have like all these cool resistances, but I can never get the debuff that I can actually use it with the crown. Oh! What's my game die? What is this recipe? I think that's new. To a next update? They have to, man. Does it mean apparently you can't get fire resistant anymore? So I mean, may as well just do that. Oh, massive quiver buff. Obsidian skull is like wooden boots. And actually, doesn't wooden boots give you like 0 defense? I mean, honestly, it's probably the same thing. Pain in the ass early game. Bro, like the worst part is, if you ever play this game on master mode, pretty much everything I've seen here, every normal enemy has double HP in master mode. Comparatively to what it was before. But there's a lot of them. The Melter. From 1125 to 2400. What even is this? Why does this thing have double HP now? .145 is bad. Wait, I thought you guys love 145. What? Antline creates dust as telegraph before firing sand. That's kind of cool. It killed whip stabbing? Bro, you can't convince me anyone really liked whip stabbing. That was just such a horrible mechanic. I'm glad they deleted that. I don't know. It was more painful early or end game? Early game, definitely. Definitely. And to be honest, that's the whole reason why I dislike vanilla Terraria. Because the early game is just so painfully slow and just not interesting to me. Which is, that's originally why I liked Calamity so much. Because you get your mining speed. So it doesn't take that long to mine. You get your movement speed, your jump speed. You have a little bag in the beginning to just get you going, get you started. Get you playing. You can craft your Hermes, you can craft your double jump. You don't have to look for this shit for 2 hours. It's just miserable. So definitely early game. You really liked it? I don't know. Like, I have never used it, but it just sounds so miserable. I think the only reason you do it is to just get even more damage, right? You don't do it because you like it. You do it because it does more damage. If you would do the exact same damage right now with 1 whip than before with 5 whips, you wouldn't complain. It's fun. Sure. Sure it is. Whip stacking with 6 whips. That sounds horrible. You like fun? I mean, I do too. It's just not fun for me. Like, I rejected that thought since forever. Skill-based things. I mean, the thing is, whip stacking is like we can make the argument, sure, that it's somewhat skill based, but it's also an extremely degenerate style. And I mean, yeah, it's cool to give people freedom. However, if you give people the freedom to play extremely degenerate, I feel like a lot of people are pissed off that that is actually a thing. And they feel like they have to play this way. And to be fair, let's be real, it shouldn't exist in the first place. Like, whip stacking is clearly an oversight of vanilla Terraria. I feel like. Has to be. I mean, obviously, since it's fixed now. What about is degenerate? If you switch to like multiple whips just to apply all these different debuffs and you just keep... I don't know, like what about it is not degenerate? I don't know, I'm personally... For me, big W that they removed it. I don't think that should have ever been in the game. I mean, sure, we can make that argument, sure. But in the end, they did remove it. So it is what it is. But if you clearly look at it, it's not an intentional mechanic. It's clearly not. If we're being honest here. And maybe they left it into a game because, like, Summoner, if you think about it, Summoner was always, like, not really that loved of a class, right? You don't have that many choices what you can do. You're, like, very limited in what you can do. So maybe they were like, yeah, let's let them at least have this. Be broken, sure. And you guys actually have options. You can do other cool stuff. Like having more than 5 summons in the game. And now you got rid of it. I think that's fair. I mean, yeah, sure. The thing is, there's a big difference between you switch to one weapon to attack once, and then you just switch to your other main weapon and just use it for like the entire time. I think there's a big difference between that and switching between multiple weapons after every single attack. And you switch basically every single second for the entire fight, over and over and over and over again. I think there's a big difference between that. Between applying a debuff that lasts for like 10 seconds, or applying a buff that lasts, what, 1 second, 2 seconds, and just doing it 5 times over 2 seconds. I think there's a big difference. And the thing is, you can still use stuff like that, right? You can still use your Betsy's Wrath or Golden Shower or whatever. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, doesn't really matter why they changed it. I think it's a good thing. I believe so. Oh. But right, I think we had enough fun on the wiki. There were a couple funny things. A couple funny, funky things. But yeah. I puffed Summoner? Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm getting a little bit cooked. Pulling Lupa. I'm not sure. I mean, honestly, I enjoyed playing like Terraria only the past couple days. So I think we can probably do another run in like the next 3 streams. But we're gonna have to go into WoWa at some point. Because I probably want to play the entire new story before I pull. I was maybe gonna pull for AMF. I don't know. Maybe. The story is long. Oh! Yeah, okay, we see what happens. Maybe we can spare like half the stream or something. That's fine. 6 hours. I mean, it's not even that bad. It's like 2 or 3 streams where I just do it for like half the stream. It's not that bad. And we have like, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? To the banner switch. Oh, but yeah. Gamers. I will call it. We had a good time. But some funny situations happen. Still very happy that we fixed the Calamity issues. I don't know if I'll get to try actually the most recent Infernum version that is on 2.1. If I can get to that. Well, worst case, we play the same version tomorrow, once again. So yeah, don't thank me for the stream, because I thank you for being here. All of you. Stay geeky, chat. Thanks for watching. And, as always, I will see you all tomorrow. Until then. Bye-bye.